This is one of the most beautiful places we've ever been. Hi, we're Mike and Steph, a couple from the UK who earlier in 2021 quit our jobs, bought a camera and booked a one-way ticket to go travelling.
So far we've had an incredible time in Mexico and Guatemala, and now we're in the US as we embark on a road trip to as many national parks as possible. In this episode we're heading to the lakes. Welcome to Inyo National Forest, but more specifically we are in Motel 6 in Mammoth Lakes. Very quick room tour, bed, TV, and best of all, a real shower and bath. I don't know where the light is.
So as you can tell from our clothes from the last episode, we haven't actually changed since coming back from Yosemite. So please leave us alone. We're going to go and shower, bathe, be clean again. Then we're going to make a plan for what we're going to do for the next few days in the Inyo National Forest. But basically it includes a lot of lakes. So we've only driven about 2 hours away from Yosemite, where it was pretty damn hot during the days. And we've come here to this incredible mountainside town, kind of ski resort area, but it is absolutely freezing. We woke up this morning and it was like 4 degrees.
Yeah.
And now we're going to a lovely little breakfast place called The Warming Hut.
That's what we need.
Which is what we need right now. It was really nice last night after 5 days on the road to have a cooked meal. We went to Mammoth Tavern, had a beautiful just American fare, and it was lovely. But anyway, time to go to The Warming Hut.
So that was a amazing breakfast. Well, very successful breakfast for me. You just chose the wrong thing.
Well, I kind of slightly undercooked chicken, but it was still quite nice.
Yeah. So we are now mooching around town, admiring the lovely mountain views, and then we're gonna rent some bikes later and go cycling.
We have our bikes, we've just picked them up now. We've actually got electric bikes for the first time in our lives, because apparently it's a solid uphill the whole way. So what the lady says is a much more enjoyable ride. We've got our sick electric bikes. So we finished our trail all the way at Horseshoe Lake. It ended up with us going all around it on what ended up being a mountain bike / hiking trail. Yeah. Very sandy, very slippy.
We're just definitely not mountain biking kind of people. We're very bad at it.
We made it round, that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Now just having a little break, a little snack.
I'm eating a Cliff Bar to make myself happier about the mountain bike.
Our mound of Cliff Bars. Incredibly scenic bike ride. I mean, all the lakes we've seen, the kind of peaks and mountains behind, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
All that's left now is just to work our way back. Any other thoughts, Dad?
No. It's very nice and sunny, but quite chilly. Still, very chilly place. Very high elevation. That's right. are what feels like drinking a well-deserved beer, but actually e-bikes, honestly, like we haven't even exerted any effort. My heart rate barely went over 100. Like,
I don't know how I'll ever ride a normal bike again, because e-bikes make a huge difference to your enjoyment levels of the entire ride.
when I accidentally turned it off and I was cycling like a slight uphill, it was unbelievably difficult.
Agony.
Agony. We're here at Mammoth Brewing Company, which is incredible. The burgers look amazing, so we have ordered burgers. I'm pretty sure this is one of the best burgers I've ever had. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The store, the waffle crisps, fries, chips. Right, so we wanted to do the Devil's Post Bow hike to Rainbow Falls, which is meant to be like a nice little hike, just a quick and easy thing for us to do today. This is closed for us to go through, and we have to pay and then buy shuttle tickets and then go back to Mammoth and then get a shuttle. That goes every 30 minutes.
All we wanted to do was drive to Devil's Post Bow.
Oh, we wanted a little hike. Just a little hike. Now we're going to go to the Mammoth main lodge area and see what options there are for us to maybe do some fun activities instead.
So, since we last spoke to you, we haven't actually done that much. We did a nice little scenic drive through Old Mammoth Road, done loads of editing. Oh, we forgot to mention last night, we went to the cinema and saw Free Guy, which was really fun. We actually basically had the cinema all to ourselves, and Steph particularly enjoyed the lovely recline.
I can't believe how good the seats are. Like, why don't all cinemas have such incredible seats?
So that was really nice. So for the rest of today's action-packed adventure, we're just going to go to the shops and buy some food for the next couple of days of camping. So we'll leave it there for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. We're on the road again. Last night for dinner we wanted to go to this place we were recommended called The Stove. Turns out it is a breakfast and lunch restaurant, not dinner. So we went for dinner back at the same place we went before, Mammoth Brewing Company, because we had genuinely the best burgers we've had in a long time, maybe ever. Yeah. So we had those again because we couldn't resist. It really is good. This morning we did go to The Stove. They describe it as like American home style food. So some nice skillets for breakfast, and it's delicious. So next we're heading to Big Pine Lake to do some hiking. Before that there's a little lake we want to hit up called Lake Sabrina, which we're going to head to now. So we are here at Sabrina Lake, but you can see from the skies it is pretty smoky from the wildfires and stuff. In person it's a bit clearer and it's pretty beautiful, but would be amazing if it weren't for the kind of smoky landscape.
Do you like my new jumper though? It says road trip. Does it say road trip?
There's Mammoth, California, and the road trip on the car.
Yeah. So we're doing a road trip. Campsite, so we're gonna take you around, show you what it's like. Welcome to site 29 at the Big Pine Creek campground. The Big Pine Creek campground. Let me take you around, shall we? Number one, we have a lovely river just opposite us. With our lovely bear box, fire pit, picnic table, and then you might be wondering, where is the tent? That's what we were wondering. We were like, where do we put it? Come over here. Over our lovely little babbling brook. Home sweet home. Isn't that lovely? So now we are just going to be settling in, eating some food, chilling out, as tomorrow we have a really big hike planned. We have to rest our feet. And Mike's back. He is currently in a lot of pain. It's very funny watching him hobble around.
Don't film me. My back ought to be better by tomorrow. We've got a big hike.
I know. Does that look like a man who can do a big 20-kilometre hike tomorrow? Watch you bend over. There we go.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly fine. It's absolutely freezing. So it's absolutely freezing this morning, but we managed to pack away the tent and everything at 6 AM. We're now going to drive about 50 metres to the car park for the trailhead. Then we're going to start our big trek for the Big Pine Lakes. We'd love to see all 7. We'll probably see 2.
Yeah, your back isn't really better.
Yeah, my back. So I woke up yesterday morning and my back was just awful. Like, I literally just hurt to crouch or stand up. So I hobbled around all of yesterday and it's slightly better this morning, but probably stupid to go for a big hike, but we really want to see this view and this trail, so we're going to go for it.
It's slightly better.
Yeah, it looks clearer than yesterday. So the trail is that way. I've got the All Trails app on my phone, which is going to be our guidance today. The whole trail, if we do the whole thing, is about 25 kilometres. With Steph's bad feet and my bad back, I do not think we'll be doing the whole trail, but hopefully we see some gorgeous lakes. Stupid thing we're doing. Stake my back's in, but give another mile, see how I feel. It's been quite a nice, cool walk, but now you can see just coming over the ridge, I'm about to hike up a big waterfall. This might get a little bit hotter. But it's better than the freezing cold it was this morning.
Oh, I'm so happy. I've never been so cold in my life.
It's really, really beautiful. Beautiful. It's like Patagonia. It's got that kind of auburn light that you see in Chile and Argentina. Beautiful.
We just met a fantastic man, Justin from Phoenix. If you're watching, hello. So nice meeting hikers along the way.
Yeah, he's a proper hiker as well. He had the sticks and he flew past us.
Oh my goodness.
And he's saying how he summited Mount Whitney, which is the tallest peak in the continental US, just a couple of days ago. So that we should do it, but... Yeah,
he said we should do it and we're like, we think we're just going to look at it from our campsite.
Maybe if we were fully fit and we're more prepared and, maybe in the future.
No, it's 22 miles up the tallest mountain in America, so.
Another funny thing is that whenever we go anywhere travelling, because of my confusing ethnicity, people rarely tell that I'm half Malaysian, half English. Justin said I looked Native American, so I fit right in here, which is good. And that's a new one I don't think I've got before. What an adventure. So Lake 1 done. We can see this beautiful rock face up here, which I believe sits from a second lake, so that's where we're heading next and we're very excited for. But what a beautiful sight, and it is just us here. So one of the main reasons we came on this hike is because randomly on Instagram I saw a picture of Second Lake and it literally looked like Patagonia, and I was like, that cannot be in California. So we put it on our list. We've just arrived at Second Lake and look at this view. Yet again, this is one of the most beautiful places we've ever been. The tall crag, I think it's called Temple Crag, above the ridiculously, beautifully turquoise glacial water. Incredible. No better place to have some lunch. I'd say it's the best place I've ever had lunch.
Probably.
How have you found the walk so far?
Found it. It's a really nice walk and it's actually quite flat. You climb, what is it, 700 meters, but very slowly.
Yeah, it's very gradual, so it really isn't that bad. If I didn't have chronic back pain, it'd probably been quite a relatively moderate to easy hike.
Yeah, but you start, we're high elevation here, we're nearly, 3,000 meters?
We are also only at the second lake, there are 7.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be going to all 7, but
no.
This is amazing. The back is killing, but we're going to make it in a second on to the third lake and then we'll see where we're at from that point. So we thought it'd be worth capturing what it looks like when I stand back up after sitting down for a while, just to show you the vibes. So hard.
Don't think we'll be going past third lake.
Let's go to the next lake, shall we? That is Lake 3 done. There are another 4 lakes that are further up the mountain. Frankly, after sitting down for ages for lunch, my back is not feeling good, so to be safe, we're going to go back early. Also, you seem to have brought on some sort of onset asthma. So as always, do you want to give us the stats?
Stats. We've done almost 6 miles, 9 kilometres, up, 800 metres elevation gain. We have to do all of that again to go down. So overall, we're doing nearly 20k.
Good day, good day's work.
Yeah.
I think considering our health conditions, we've absolutely smashed it today, and what ridiculous views. Every single lake's been amazing. Yeah. We'll definitely come back here one day and see the other lakes, I think. Mm-hmm. But for now, we'll leave it there. So, we've obviously hiked back from Big Pine Lakes. We were driving to our next campsite at Lone Pine near Mount Whitney, which is behind me. We're actually in the Alabama hills, and we found out that this is actually where they shot the first Iron Man film, that famous scene where all the missiles explode behind him. Insert clip here.
For your consideration, the Jericho.
So Steph had the genius idea of recreating it, even though, because of the smog, it doesn't even look the same. But this is the spot where it was filmed. So anyway, for your consideration, Mike and Steph travels. Anyway, onto the campsite. So we're here in our campground in Lone Pine. Mount Whitney is behind us, the tallest peak in all of continental US. So the tent.
All set up, nice and easy. We're going to leave it there for today. We'll see you in the next episode.
In the next one, we're going to be travelling from here, where we're near the tallest point in all of America, to the lowest point in America, Death Valley. See you there.